Okay, today I've got my boy Caden here. He's going to help me with this experiment. So last time I was trying to use a voltage multiplier here to crank up the voltage from this NST here. Sometimes trips off anyways. I have trouble because that is a newer neon sign transformer and it likes to turn itself off all the time. That's why people don't really like using those kinds. But the last time I was getting the capacitors were shorting themselves out. So I drilled out the part that had burned and carbonized, and we're going to submerge it in a little bit of vegetable oil here. So then that should help hopefully insulate it so that we can get some cool sparks out of this thing. And so, can you fill that up with oil for me?
How much?
Yeah, I think you can. I'll tell you when. We want to, probably all of it. Just go slowly. And once those blue things are under oil, then you can stop. Might take the whole bottle though. Yeah, there we go. That's good and submerged now. Okay, so we're using this oil as an electrical insulator. And I think I should grab a paper towel so that you don't wipe that on your clothes because it can stain them. Okay, here's the oil off. It's much, much harder for electricity to travel through oil than it is for it to travel through air. That's why I submerged the parts of the voltage multiplier under the oil. So anything that I didn't want to be arcing, I just put underneath the oil because it would have to get way, way, way higher voltage to be able to conduct through that stuff. Okay, so this is all unplugged right now. So what I'd like you to do is take this one and clip it onto the metal of the red wire, okay?
This part?
Yeah. There. Okay. Now take the other one and clip it onto the end of the green wire. There you go. Okay, so now I'm gonna get these into a spark gap position. Let's see. Hopefully, let's see, where are we going? There we are. Hopefully that'll do it. All right, so now, Caden, you can, you know what, like this. Okay, so now we can plug that into the bottom receptacle there. That's not. Okay, now you want to try pulling that cord once. Go click, click, and we'll see what happens. So just go. Okay, so before I had the spark gap at about 7/8 of an inch. Now it's at about 1.5 inches. So let's go ahead and you want to pull the ripcord again. Click, click, and see if we can get that one. You ready? Go ahead. Click, click. Whoop. Well, we got one big fire across there. Okay. We'll try it one more. So, I'm getting this thing to fire across that far, but I think it's tripping one of the breakers inside this NST because it's kind of a new one. But I was able to get an 1.5 inch spark gap across there, which is pretty good. So, all right, so you can get the approximate voltage of a high voltage system by measuring how far the electricity or plasma can jump between two electrodes through the air. It takes about 1,000,000 volts for electricity to jump 1 meter. So for each millimeter that it can jump between electrodes, we'll give it about 1,000 volts. So when we had it jump in 7/8, let's see, that was 22.23 millimeters. So that would be about 22,000 volts or 22 kilovolts. When it was jumping 1.5 inches, that was 36 millimeters. So we'd give that about 36 kilovolts. And that sounds about right. What I was using was an 8-stage Krakoff-Tualatin or Villard Cascade type of voltage multiplier. And so let's see. So that would usually give it around 80 kilovolts if everything was working totally perfectly. But you know, with some losses and other things, 36 is just fine for right now. Let's see, what else? Oh, the other factors that contribute to the distance that it can jump are the barometric pressure, as well as the humidity, and also the shape of the two electrodes that you're jumping between. For the best accuracy, you want them to be spheres. If you have pointed things pointing at each other, it's going to jump further. So if you have a sphere, that's the best accuracy. All right, thanks for watching Get High Voltage, and stay curious. So thanks for watching, and don't forget. Can you let me do my outro? Or do you want to do it? Can you say, thanks for watching Get High Voltage?
Thanks for watching Get High Voltage and happy holidays!